I like how she talks to me. Zoom. All right, well, let's get started. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. You're here with Life Activated Brands, otherwise known as LAB. That's what we call it affectionately for short. And in the next 30 minutes, we're going to keep it 30 minutes or less, or your pizza is free, as they say. We are going to go through what LAB is, what we do. We're going to have some amazing people share some stories about how they use the products and the business. We're going to make sure that you leave this call knowing what the products are, being able to answer what LAB does, how we do it, knowing if you can do it, and knowing how to get started. That is my goal for you tonight. So, and again, thank you, because I know how important and valuable your time is. So I really appreciate that you're choosing to spend it with us. So without further ado, I'm going to start with probably the question on the top of your mind. What is LAB and what the heck do we do? So essentially, it's really simple. We sell health and wellness products, and we help other people sell health and wellness products and make an income from home by doing that. So really simple. But if you're in the industry, if you've ever done this in another MLM or direct marketing or social selling, whatever we're calling it these days, we do it a little different. We're never going to tell you to make a list of 100 or go for no or a frank list. You're not going to have to do parties. You're not going to have to make a VIP group. None of that. We actually teach you how to grow your own social media network. We teach you how to make content that is going to speak to the people that want and need these products, that want and need this business. We teach you how to create your own brand. And that's all skills that aren't limited to LAB. Those are skills that you can actually take with you to other companies, that you can take with you to corporate world. I use it in my corporate job every day, which is pretty amazing. And we make it really simple. And I'm going to tell you in a little bit exactly how we do that. But first, I want to share a little bit about the products. Like I said, we are Life Activated Brands. So we have 3 different brands within our umbrella. We have Livology, LivCanna, and Morvita. And Livology is our gut health brand. So if you live under a rock, you probably haven't heard of gut health, but if you don't live under a rock, I'm sure you've heard about it. It is gut health is everywhere these days. And I think it is everywhere because it does so many different things, our gut health. I didn't even know all of the things that gut health is connected with until I joined LAB and started to learn about all of the things. And everything from stress to sleep to energy and everything in between, even weight, although Livology is not a weight loss system. Once you get your gut healthy, when you're starting to make things move in the right direction, when you're starting to sleep better, when you're starting to have that energy so you want to do exercise in the morning, when you make better decisions, you'll start to see the weight come off as well. It's just a nice, happy side effect, as we call it. So within this Livology system, we have 4 different products. In the morning, you'll start with Activate. It does just what it says. It activates your body, your mind, your brain. I like it because I think it gives me focus and it helps me sort of wake up. It also has an appetite suppressant in it, makes an appetite suppressant, which is kind of nice. And then at night, you take 2 products. About half an hour before bed, you take Cleanse and Sleep. Again, sleep does just what it says. It's going to help you sleep. You're going to fall asleep, you're going to stay asleep, and then you're going to wake up feeling refreshed. I no longer need the snooze button. It's a miracle. And then Cleanse is our probiotic, and it does what probiotics do. And I happen to think it is the best probiotic out there. I might be biased, but it is what it is. And then our Detox Tea, again, does what you think it does. It detoxes you. It's going to clean you out. And if you are not in our info group, I highly recommend you get in there just because we have a lot of fun talking about the detox tea. So that is our Livology group. Again, it is our gut health system. Now, if you add Morvita to the Livology group, you get the fitness bundle, which is, I mean, I don't know if you can have favorites in this, but the fitness bundle, because it has everything except for the Livcana, might be my favorite. I don't know. It also is here. This is our Morvita. It is a Moringa supplement. Moringa, if you don't know what that is, I always like to say, ask your Google, ask your Siri, ask your Amazon, Alexa, because it's really fun to see what they tell you. And it's pretty much going to say something like it is the most nutrient dense plant on the planet, which is pretty cool to have something in a drink that will give you all of those nutrients. I've actually personally replaced my multivitamin with this Morvita. And I know it might look like a funky color, this green color, but it tastes delicious. Even my little 7-year-old goddaughter steals it from me if I don't keep a watch on her, which is fine. She can drink it, but I like to have my own. And then the last line of products again is Livcana. And this is our CBD line. And in this one, we have 2 energy products. So we have capsules. Sorry, I got my blur on. And we have our drink. So both of these are going to give you long lasting energy. The capsules, I like to say, are like just a little bit smoother. You kind of almost don't, it's like not that you don't know you have energy, but you don't get that like big burst of energy. You just have it. You don't know you don't have it unless you forget to take it. And it also is a nootropic, so it's going to give you nice focus. I don't have my squirrel moments when I take my energy capsules. And then the drink is more of that immediate boost of energy. And then I use it for a pre-workout because it also has BCAAs in it. So it's going to help with like muscle, if muscle soreness and even muscle gain. And we have a bunch of different flavors of the drink. And then we have our CBD oil, which comes in these fun little single packs and you snap them open. So we call them snaps. They're great. You can travel with them. I've taken them on airplanes and cars and subways. They go everywhere with me. And you don't have to worry about contamination. You don't have to worry about them losing potency when they touch when the sun touches them or the air touches them, because they're single serve and you're always getting the same dose. And last, but certainly not least, is our CBD balm. This we call the balm because it literally does everything. Every day, somebody's telling me something new that they've discovered that this balm does. Bug bites, pimples. I use it for under eye cream. Replace that expensive stuff with our balm. Of course, sore muscles and kind of everything in between. So feel free to drop in your favorites products in the comments there and tell people why you love it. But I think what really sets these products apart and makes them come to life is when you hear someone talk about it and share their story. So I'm going to see if I can unmute Amy Coring, who's going to share a little bit about her experience using these products and how they've impacted her life.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can.
All right. So I am at the beach and I got the pleasant message earlier from Traci if I could help her out with a product testimonial. And I love to share about the fitness bundle. That is like my go-to. Love it. And I share it with everybody that I can. So sorry, it's also senior week down here at the beach, apparently. So can you still hear me?
I can still hear. You're great.
Okay. So activate in the morning and then sleep and cleanse before bedtime. Tea once a week I do. And you should know that I'm a public school teacher by day, which now I'm in summertime. So that was like really good for me to stay focused and like Tracy mentioned about the Morvita, amazing. That's my multivitamin. It really is. And I know so many of you use that as she showed you as a drink. I actually prefer it because when I was teaching, I would stir it up in the morning and then I'd sip on it and then I'd have a class or two and then I'd have to stir it up again. And I was like, there's got to be a better way. So for me, how I do the Morvita is I drop that packet in a cup of Greek yogurt at lunchtime, and that is my lunch. And it is amazing. And it really is a meal replacement for me. And it's full of all the good stuff. So I have that at lunchtime, and then school's done for us at 2:50. So then I go home and, have some healthy snacks. But really, ultimately, the fitness bundle has, in a nutshell, taken away all of the different vitamins and minerals supplements that I used to take. It has reduced the number. I used to drink coffee all day. Like really, I lived on coffee. So I'd have 2 cups before I went to school. I'd have a cup at school. When I got home from school, I'd have another cup. And I barely even consume my first cup of coffee totally. So if anybody else has, yes, I just see Laura just drop something. Anyone else notice the craving for caffeine has gone away? I'm not a stress eater, so that was never an issue for me. So I don't eat more, and that was never an issue for me. But what I've noticed is the cravings for other things has been severely reduced, like the caffeine and the chocolate. I do live in Hershey, PA, when I'm not at the beach. So there's lots of chocolate around for me, and that has severely been reduced. And side note, I am 51 and I have been to the doctor now twice since I've been on this fitness bundle, and have gotten a clean bill of health both times from my doctor. And I also, not that I need to lose weight, but I did lose all of that excess gut stuff that was hanging around with me. And so I'm like down to like where I was pre-kids. And
Wow.
so that's kind of cool too. But totally recommend the fitness bundle. All of it works together. And everybody should be on it, in my opinion.
I agree. I cannot believe you are 51. I think you are aging backwards, honestly. I think that is a new benefit of the fitness bundle. You will
There you go. Yeah. The gray hair still happens because my hair grows faster, so, but happily will color my hair forever as long as I need to. That's not an issue. So glad that my hair is growing long and strong.
Yeah. Yep. Nails too, right?
Oh yeah. Nails.
Crazy. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. Do people, anyone in your family also use fitness bundle?
Yeah. So Eric, my youngest child who is autistic, uses the fitness bundle, and it is so cool to see the change in him. And both him and I, oh my gosh, now it's pouring rain. Both him and I have been able to reduce our prescription medication that has been prescribed for being overly excited about things. So his has been reduced twice now, and mine has been reduced in half. So both of us are on the fitness bundle and doing super well, and have seen and our doctors have seen changes that are saying, hey, you can go down. And that's super cool because talking with people about the fitness bundle, one of the first things that comes up is about the prescriptions that they're on, and like, oh my gosh, I need to talk to my doctor. I don't know about supplements. And I'm just like, go talk to your doctor. Like mine was like, Amy, this is all natural. It's all natural. So I have no issues at all with you using it. Highly recommend if you are taking prescriptions to talk to your doctor about it.
Yeah.
Just wanted to let you know what my doctor and what Eric's doctor, my son, who has a different doctor, has said. No issues at all. And we've actually been able to reduce our meds. So that's great.
That's
Yes.
awesome. Awesome. Definitely the power of gut health for sure.
Somebody's
Um,
asking about.
So snaps, there it is CBD oil. I just saw a question in here. And I personally use them for when I'm anxious or nervous, when I want to feel a little bit more calm, when my mood is a little bit all over the place. I've heard, and feel free other people to share what you guys use it for in the comments there. But I think other people use it for pain, sometimes headaches. I've actually replaced like my aspirin Advil. I'll take the CBD oil first with any headache. So things like that, like turbulence on an airplane, I pop a snap, something like that. So that's what I use them for. Hope that helps. So again, thank you, Amy, for sharing. I hope that gave you all a little bit more insight into how these products or some of these products work. And thinking about how we sell these products, the fitness bundle, if you sell that to a new customer, that's $105 in your pocket. It's pretty amazing. So I told you I would tell you how we sell that. And it's through something called the daily workflow, essentially. Our leader, I'm going to say, our fearless leader, Melissa, helped create this thing called the daily workflow. And it's essentially a step-by-step system. I feel like system isn't a good enough word for what it is, a blueprint or your literal to-dos. If you follow it every single day, do the steps in there, it will help you grow your network. It literally tells you what to do. I like to be told what to do in my work, so I don't have to think about it. Just follow directions and do it. And the people that have done that have seen growth. We have a couple of people here have gone from like 0 to over 20,000 followers. It's pretty amazing. I was one of the people that didn't quite follow it in the beginning. I went a little bit inconsistent, up and down. So I didn't get to quite 20 yet, but now I'm in there, I'm going for it. And I get about 100 new followers every day because I'm consistent and I do it. So it's, if you follow that system, if you can read, you can do this. It's that easy. Through that system, we teach you, again, we teach you the content. We teach you how to develop that content. We teach you how to do the brand, your brand, who you are, so that you are reaching the right people, so that those people are coming to you instead of you having to run and find them. That's the goal. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to help you do. And I want to bring on Ashley South, who is our top leader. And we are so lucky to have her here. And she's also, I think, an expert at the daily workflow. And gonna talk about our, I hear an echo. I think it's gone. So she's gonna talk about the business and how the business has impacted her. And we have so much to learn from her. Thank you, Ashley.
Hi, can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so thanks for having me. I am pretty excited to talk about the business side because I was skeptical. There might be some of you on this call where you're like, you know what, MLM isn't working for me, or I tried it once, it didn't work in the past. I came from a company where I did make great money. I had found success in MLM already. So in order to pull me over to this company, it had to be exceptional. I wasn't leaving something that was broken. So I was skeptical for different reasons. I was skeptical because I was leaving a 6-figure salary in MLM to come to this company. And what really attracted me, like Traci mentioned, was the pay scale. A few things like you don't even have to be active. You don't have to buy products here to make money. You get paid 3 different ways without even being in active status, which is incredible. I just got paid 100. I've sold a fitness bundle today, and I'll talk about how that happened, but I made $105. I don't have to be active. I don't have to build a team. Of course, there's like 5 other ways that you get paid if you do build a team. And if you do build a team, active status is required, which is normal, but it's 70 CV. There's no other company. I would go up to bat. Other companies are requiring you to spend a lot of money in their products to even get active. Here, it's not necessary. It's not mandated. You don't have to do that. You make a sale, you get paid, even if you don't buy the products. I really, really, really love that about Lab. I love how transparent they are. And the money is incredible. I know everybody says that about their comp plan, but I do know comp plans, and this is the best I've ever seen. But then I tried the products, and the products sell themselves. Like I came from selling $11 product to only women to coming over to this company, and I was like, how am I going to sell a fitness bundle for $200? And you guys, they fly. Like, it is not hard. One, I now doubled my demographic. I can sell to men and women. I have women that buy it and they're like, holy crap, I love this. My husband's going to buy it. My son is going to do it. You heard Amy, my husband uses it now. So I've just doubled my demographic by coming here, but there are people actively out there looking for things. I see people at Costco buying hundreds of dollars worth of supplements. People are just looking to connect with you. And so really what I think sets it apart in this business and why so many people on my team have succeeded. I've enrolled 260 people in a year and a half, and the people that do this daily workflow are building a business. I have yet to see a person come over here and actually follow through and follow the really easy, simple steps in our daily workflow and not build a successful business. Not one. No, there's plenty of people that come over here and don't want to do anything, and they're never going to feel pressured to sell. We don't force anyone to do anything. They're welcome here too. And there's plenty of people that do that, and we welcome them as well. But I came over here thinking I was a big shot. I'm a 6-figure earner, and I was so humbled at what I didn't know. Literally, I came over and like step 1 in the app was like, adjust your settings to get followers, and you're set. I had like only friends of friends on Facebook, you guys. I was like, wait, what? I have to be public? Y'all, it was like the equivalent. What I was doing in my old MLM, I was working 3 and 4 hours a day to make that kind of money. I was working so hard. I could see why people weren't successful in other companies. It would be the equivalent of having like a tire shop, but having the front doors locked and the lights turned off and expecting everyone to come through the back door to shop. That's what it was like with my friends only setting on Facebook, with my private VIP group, when I had to keep asking my same network of my grandma and my cousin and my 2 tennis friends and my neighbor over and over. Of course, no one wants to buy. You're bugging them. You're annoying. The systems that I learned in my old company were so outdated. I came here and I learned how to actually be a true social seller. And just like I sold that fitness bundle today, I've actually learned how to create content that gets people looking at me. I create reels. I get new followers like Traci every single day, followers that want to see my content, that want to buy my stuff. And so I had someone coming in my inbox today saying, tell me about this fitness bundle. I want to buy it. And she bought it. And I made $100 and I didn't have to chase her down. That has never happened to me before in my old company. And I was hustling people for $11 products, y'all. We make damn good money. I made $100 today on one sale. So I'm not struggling and scrambling to get 50 customers a day. I don't feel the need to. I make wonderful money here. But I'm just telling you, if you come in and really look at our systems, we're not teaching what everyone else is out there in the world. We're going to teach you how to really run a true sustainable business and how to run it like a business, how to get people walking through your door, how to get eyeballs on your content. So you don't have to keep asking. My mom does, in fact, she just bought Morvita this month. But for a year and a half, I didn't have to ask my family to buy for me. And the only reason she did buy for me is because she went to her doctor and she has a new doctor, and her doctor's from the Philippines. And my mom's trying to get her cholesterol down. And my mom has thyroid problems. And this new doctor was like, you know what you should use is this stuff called moringa. And my mom's like, no way. My daughter's been talking about that. I just told her she's crazy. I'm like, there you go, Mom. So now she finally ordered it because her doctor told her to get it. Imagine that. But I haven't had to bug my network. I don't have to be annoying. We actually teach people how to run a true successful business and not the old spammy, weird ways. I can see why people get burnt out. I got burnt out doing those old methods. They were not effective. And so I just tell people, come over here and try it because it's wildly different than anything you'll ever experience. And if you give it time, I would say, come in, do the daily workflow for a few months. You will see your business start to really blossom. And that's what I would encourage people to do. There's no minimum requirements. There's no contracts. Jump in and try. It's going to blow your mind.
And you can use what you learn. elsewhere. Like, we have other people that use it in a knitting business and
Yep.
other things. So like,
Yeah.
once you
We
learn,
have plenty
you
of people
can't
that are
own it.
we have plenty of people that are in multiple MLMs, you know, like we have no rules here. We're not going to tell you you can't go sell CBD for another company. Go ahead. We're not going to stop you. We're not going to hate you. We're not going to kick you out of groups. But yeah, you're right. These systems here have helped people, hairstylists. They've helped other people. And they've helped people in their other MLM businesses. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that, but I want people to make as much money as possible. I believe in multiple streams of income, and they help everyone.
That's why Ashley is such an amazing role model. We're so lucky to have you. Thank you. And so I think hearing all of that, I hope you guys know the answer now that you can do this. If you can read, you can do this, right? The daily workflow, you've got it. You have the answer. So it's really not a question of can you do this? It's a question of will you do this? Will you commit? Will you say yes? Will you make the investment for yourself? And how do you do that? How do you get started? I think this answer is even easier than what do we do? It's basically you purchase a kit of products at wholesale, super, super discounted. And there are 3 options in order to do that. There's a pro kit, which is what most people do, and it's all the products plus 10 customer coupons. And I'm going to tell you why that's important in a second. The second option is an enhanced kit, which is again all of the products plus 5 customer coupons. And I forgot to tell you the price. So pro kit is $7.99, enhanced is $4.99. I have to write it down because I forget numbers, math. And then starter kit is the last option at $1.99, and it's not all the products, most of them, and 2 customer coupons. And why those coupons are so important is because that is your literal starting ground. We not only teach you how to do the daily workflow, but once you sign on, you're going to get your really first text that tells you what groups to sign, how to onboard, and a 10-day starter kit, or starter quick start, excuse me, that is going to give you every single day exactly how to use these coupons. It's going to tell you what to post, what to put in stories, how to use the coupons so that you can use that to get your sales. Use that to sell that fitness bundle and get yourself $105 with that coupon. Turn that $10 customer coupon into $105 in your pocket so that you get your investment back. That's what we want. That's what we want to teach you. That's what we want you to do. And of course, we also have our 30-day guarantee. So if you decide that the Morvita green juice is disgusting and this purple haired lady is crazy, you can package it all up, send it all back, and get your money back. I don't think you're going to do that. Once you get it, you're going to love everything, but we have it to offer. But there is more this month in June. Starting June 16th, we have the Freedom Workshop, which is something that our CEO, Brandon Hayes, created and ran, I think for the last time, I want to say 6 or 7 years ago was the last time he did it. But it is a 30-day intensive masterclass, essentially, where he is going to be giving us all sorts of skills and training, like everything you could possibly need for your business to up level. And it's not just for people in lab, it's for anybody in this industry, for real estate agents, for anybody in business really can learn from this. But if you're not at lab, you got to pay for it. If you're in lab, you get it for free because we're that cool. So that's coming, and we have a new product launching. I'm told we're promised it's happening this month. So it is in the Morvita line. I've had the pleasure of trying it. So I can't tell you anything more because I might get sent to jail or fired or something. We're not allowed to share yet, but it is in the Morvita line. You're going to be really excited about it and you're going to want it. That's all I can say. And the best time to launch any business is when a new product is also launching with it. So I will leave you on that. And I think that is all of the information I have to share. So hopefully you know now what lab is, what the products are, you know you can do this, and you know how to do it. So all you need to do now is decide, will you? And that's what I have for you. And it's 31 minutes. Oh no, I'm over. That is all. Thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate all of you and all your time. Talk to you soon.